Hey, new sponsor alert, go ahead and check out GoBuyMMO.com for your cheapest and fastest Madden 19 coins on Xbox and PS4. Be sure to use code Texas at checkout for a 6% discount. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Texas, and we are back with another Power Up Predictors video. We have done this every time before a series update. Series 4 should be live this Friday, which means we should be getting a lot of cool content. Hopefully, this is the week that we get our new Tier 6 Power Up Pass, which hopefully is a 92 to 93 overall pass. Honestly, I kind of hope they split these two up where the Tier 6 is going to be a 92 and the Tier 7 is a 93. I kind of want them to go one-on-one because I know they're going to probably group it, but I like when they give us more options because that will bring up a lot of cool things because yeah, you can save a lot of coins using those Power Passes. We should also get ourselves some new Series 4 tokens as well as some new Series 4 sets. I wonder who the Master is going to be for the Series 4. And we also should be getting another John Madden upgrade as well as hopefully the Legendary Gauntlet, which will then bring us Legendary Gauntlet players in the Gauntlet Master. But I think they might hold off on that until January like they did last year. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But today is not about that. It's going to talk about the players that have yet to receive power-ups that I think will get them. Post down in the comment section below who you guys believe will get power-up wise for this Series 4 upgrade. And since they decided to cancel flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, as well as a lot of the other fun stuff that we can go ahead and get with tokens, they better have put all their time into giving at least one player from every team a power up. And if they got double up, it's cool with that, but I kind of want to see 32, man. I want them to give us at least a player from every team this time around because it's kind of annoying them picking and choosing certain cards to get upgrades. I don't get that at all, and it seems like EA kind of wants to slow roll this out, but this is the time to go ahead and pick it up because the theme teams are popping up all over the place, and this would help improve those theme teams. So we got our list once again. We got all, look at that. Look at this list, bro. It's very extensive. It's the same list as the last time, but we'll change some few names because some of these cards ended up getting upgrades. So let's start with the Chicago Bears. So my first prediction was going to be a Prince of Mcculla, but Kyle Fuller has been balling out so much so he's getting a 93 overall Team of the Week card whenever this goes live. And with the Bears defense being the main reason why they're competitive this year, I'm pretty sure if they get a power up, it's gonna be someone off that defense. So hopefully it's Kyle Fuller, be a nice 94 overall cornerback power up to, or if it's Eddie Jackson, that'd be kind of cool as well. So those are my predictions for the Bears, but I'm going in more so with Kyle Fuller. The Denver Broncos are up next, and while this is not a sexy choice, it's the only choice that makes sense. You look at that Broncos roster, right? The defense, a lot of their players that are good got upgrades, obviously. Maybe they can go with Darian Stewart. He played for the Ravens as well, I want to say. So that'd be kind of he played for the Ravens as well? I think he did. But you can go maybe with Darian Stewart, but I feel like he's not going to get too many high overall cards. Roby makes a lot of sense as well, but I'm going to go offense, even though he may not deserve this card. I feel like we have to have a Case Keenum. I don't know why. This is probably a bad pick. But he's played for like 18 teams, man. So I feel like you give us a Case Keenum makes a lot of sense. We need a Rams quarterback. You know, he's not going to start. He'd be a nice budget option for your theme teams out there. You got the Vikings, obviously, and the way things are going right now, looks like Case Keenum was so much better than Kirk Cousins is, which is pretty fantastic to see. Man, Kirk Cousins is the same guy he's always been. Man, it's 4-24 against teams with winning records. That's a bad quarterback. But Case Keenum also played for the Texans. He played for, who else was he on the team? I feel like he played for a lot of teams. So that'd be a nice option. But I guess if you're gonna go defense for the Broncos, probably Roby makes a lot of sense since Aqib Talib's on this list but for a different team. Now on to the Bengals, and this guy has to get this power up, Tyler Eifert. Like, I don't know why he hasn't got it. I know he's gotten injured, but EA can easily just give him a card down the line. He could be one of these Christmas gifts for all we know. So Eifert for the Bengals. For the Buffalo Bills, going back to LaShawn McCoy, I still don't know why he doesn't have a power up in Madden right now. The Eagles running back situation in Madden is pretty pathetic too. And so, like, if you give them LaShawn McCoy, they can get the +3 speed on, would be fantastic. So give us a LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, Bills fans will be happy, Eagle fans will be happy, so make it happen. The Browns is the tough decision because there's two players that they have that deserve power-ups. One of them being the quarterback, Baker Mayfield, and the other one being Myles Garrett. Now, I don't think rookies are going to get powered up, but if EA makes an exception because EA has all these weird rules and they just do things when they want to, and with pretty much the entire office being Brown fans, I wouldn't be surprised if they make an exception to that rule. And so that's why it's tough, because if EA didn't do EA type things, it would just be Myles Garrett. It makes a lot of sense, but we'll see if they give Baker one. If not, they probably should. He's been really good this season, and the Browns finally got a franchise quarterback, so it makes sense to reward Browns fans with a really good quarterback. So, but my prediction is Myles Garrett, but I would be happy to see a Baker Mayfield, because that would be dope, especially if he wins like a offensive rookie of the year. Like if somehow like Saquon falls off at the last like 3 games of the season and Baker goes off, the rewards kind of have recency bias. You guys saw an example of that when Kyler Murray won the Heisman over Tua. Now, Kyler Murray was a better quarterback, but people were saying Tua's going to win until he lost it because he got hurt. So that was kind of crazy. So people have recency bias. So if Baker balls out and Saquon kind of just has good games but doesn't have like crazy eye-popping games, then Baker might win that Offensive Rookie of the Year, which then would be like the best quarterback in Madden, because he has the speed, the throw power, and he has the thresholds. Bruh, be amazing. All right, so Browns got Myles Garrett. Buccaneers, Deshaun Jackson, man. Like, give us a Deshaun Jackson. That's 3 teams for the Eagles, the Redskins, and you have the Bucks. And Deshaun Jackson just got the Blitz card, which if you were to give a power-up, can be powered up with training. Makes a lot of sense right there. On defense, I thought about Jason Pierre-Paul just because he's been killing it. That defense has been balling out lately. So those are my 2 choices for the Buccaneers. Arizona Cardinals, we still have yet to receive a Chandler Jones power-up. Same thing with the Chargers. We still have yet to receive a power-up Phillip Rivers. Chargers fans are using on their theme teams Drew Brees because he has a higher overall card. Give us a Phillip power-up and people will be happy. If we had to go on defense, pretty much is Duran's the best defensive player in that team right now, but he's a rookie and he's a premier card. Since the Chiefs defense has been kind of playing really well lately, we're gonna go with Chris Jones. He just got 92 overall for the Football Outsiders program. If they want to go offense, I wouldn't be mad at the Sammy Watkins. Again, played for multiple teams, so good for theme teams. The Colts quite possibly might have the defensive rookie of the year. And I feel like if they give Baker a power-up, they kind of got to give Darius Leonard a power-up. But more than likely, which is going to happen, is going to be a Eric Ebron. That dude has like 14 touchdowns? Like, yo, who knew that Matt Stafford was not that good? I mean, I knew that. Just like I knew Derek Carr wasn't that good, which is why Amari Cooper's out here balling out, because you have quarterbacks out here holding these certain players back because they can't get them the ball. On to the Cowboys, and I wish my man Chase was here to say my man's name, but my prediction for the Cowboys is going to be my man Rain Dakota Prescott. Yes, Dak Prescott's first name's Rain. I'm only going to call him Rain from now on because that's a stupid name. What is his parents thinking? Hippie ass mother. All right, anyway. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. They've been balling out lately, and you get Dak, I guess, the #1 wide receiver, #1 running game, and a #1 offensive line. He can actually get the job done. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go to the Dolphins. Frank Gore, give us a Frank Gore. Just make it happen. Next up, we got the Eagles, and even though this is not going to happen, I would like to see a Darren Sproles. I want to see a Darren Sproles. Like the best lineman, they got Peters has a power-up, Wentz has a power-up, the right tackle, Lane Johnson has a power-up, Malcolm Jenkins has a power-up, and then I think Fletcher Cox as well. Maybe a Chris Long, but I would love to see a Darren Sproles just because that's 3 teams there too. If you guys sense a trend with this, I like powers that are on a bunch of teams. So if you get a Darren Sproles, that's Chargers, that's Saints, and that's Eagles. That's good for everybody. You can't complain about that. That's awesome. Falcons fans, I don't know. I honestly don't know who y'all should probably get a power up for. Maybe Vic Beasley, just because he has a new card in the game right now, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't really know what makes a lot of sense with that. So I'm going to skip the Falcons right now. If you guys are fans of these teams and you guys have predictions, man, post down in the comment section below. But yeah, not too sure for the Falcons. 49ers, it was Reuben Foster, but you know, he got into the altercation. I mean, not once, not twice, but 3 times, you know, 3 times. And yeah. Why is he still in Madden right now? But yeah, so no Reuben Foster, and so what makes a lot of sense right now is just going back to Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though he's hurt, the Giants, you gotta go with Eli Manning. The Detroit Lions, I don't care because I do not like Matt Patricia. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. My man has a laminated play sheet, right? A laminated play sheet, and he has a pencil in his ear where, for what? You can't write pencil on a laminated play sheet. If it was a marker, okay, I get it. It's a pencil. So either he's catfishing us into thinking he's actually smarter than he is, even though I know he went to school for like rocket science and all that shit. But like, why you gotta try to catfish me, man? Why you think that I'm not smart? I see you can't write with that. I don't like that guy, so therefore I hate the Lions. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next team, which is gonna be the Packers. And since they already gave one to haha, only guy that makes a lot of sense is gonna be my man Clay Matthews. They could give it to a Packers lineman, but Clay Matthews makes a lot of sense. The Panthers, even though I'm starting to dislike this guy because for some reason this team keeps playing him, even though they probably should cut him. Thomas Davis, man, like you Panther fans might kill me, bro, but like he's so slow. He's so slow, and Eric Reed should be playing his spot, but they have him and Shaq Thompson and Eric Reed playing at the safety spot, which makes no sense at all. And then Thomas Davis keeps getting dumb penalties because he keeps hitting people late. I'm tired of this guy. So, but if I had to pick a guy from my team, it would definitely be Eric Reed. So just saying. The Patriots are up next, and James White makes a lot of sense. I still believe he's leading that team in receptions, even though I would like a Josh Gordon. I think that's going to be later on down the line. James White basically deserves his power up like ASAP. They already gave us a Derek Carr for the Raiders and a Marshawn Lynch. So if I had to go pick somebody else off that offense, maybe a Jordy Nelson. If we had to go defense, I don't know anything about that defense, bro. Tahir Whitehead, maybe. I saw he made a really good play this past week. But yeah, I don't know anything about the Raiders defense, bro. Like, gun to my head, I can name Tahir Whitehead. I can name Carl Joseph. And is Reggie Nelson still playing? I have no idea who's on that sad team's defense. The Rams, Aqib Talib makes a lot of sense. Played for a bunch of teams as well. Patriots, Buccaneers. You got the Broncos. So that's 4 teams right there. Can cover all the bases. So give us Aqib Talib, really good cornerback, and we'll take your gold chain. Ravens, my man Jason does my thumbnails on the channel, does all my graphics. Keeps saying Matthew Judon. Nobody wants a Matthew Judon. I don't even think Ravens fans want a Matthew Judon. If you want a power Raven and it's not Tucker, the next guy on the list is going to be Eric Weddle. Anything to increase a slow safety by 1, that matters a lot. So Eric Weddle makes a lot of sense, and then Judon's third on that list. So it's just Tucker number 1, and it goes Eric Weddle, who played for the Chargers. Well, so that's 2 teams, and you got Matthew Judon. Redskins, we got to go with Adrian Peterson. The New Orleans Saints, just give us a tag in. Please just give us a tag in. Saints fans may not want a tag in because like I don't even think he's playing for y'all. Like I swear the Saints got 2 receivers. They got Kamara and they got Michael Thomas. And then everybody else out there's a bunch of dudes, which is funny to watch. But you gotta go tag in. If you go someone off that defense, they all got cards, right? You got Marshawn Lattimore who has a card. You have Von Bill who has that rising star. But yeah, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Maybe if they go with who's that good D tackle they got? Everybody keeps talking about. They keep I think it might be rookie as well. So I'm gonna go tag again for that team and maybe that rookie interior lineman that's been balling out for the Seattle Seahawks, or maybe is it Terron Armstead? Does he have a card? Let me check real quick. Is Terron Armstead? Terron Armstead does not. So maybe a power left tackle makes a lot of sense for that team. The Seattle Seahawks, KJ Wright. Texans, Whitney Merciless, who still has yet to get a card. Still, and that defense is really good. The Titans, we got to go with Jack Conklin. We need more right tackles in Madden. The variety is kind of getting up, but it's still not that many good ones. The Vikings, maybe Kirk Cousins, even though he's been terrible as of late. Quite possibly Eric Kendrick still deserves an upgrade. He's been killing it this season. That defense is really good, man. Like, they started out slow, but I saw a stat on Twitter that said they held Drew Brees to 120 yards passing and lost, and then they held Russell Wilson to 70 yards passing and lost because they ain't got a quarterback. And last but not least, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They gave us a TJ Watt, which makes sense because the Watt connection. And now this is James Conner's time to shine, man. Give us a power-up James Conner. And if not James Conner, maybe Joe Hayden, because you guys love your Browns. So I'm just petty about the Browns, man. All you guys like, yo, Tex, stop saying something about the Browns because they don't get many cards. I just don't think teams that don't win games deserve more cards than teams that do. So I'm just saying. Sorry. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Those are my power-up predictions. Post down in the comment section below who you guys believe deserves some power-up cards for this Series 4 update. We'll see you guys on Thursday with a special night stream, as well as expect 2 power-up pass videos going live this week. One over tier 4 and one over tier 5. And so we'll see you guys then. It's been your boy Texas, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs. Now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.